Welcome back to another Car Chronicles. So, it seems like some of you are having some issues in the dating arena, especially when you get over a certain age. So, we're just going to continue this conversation. And yes, so today we're going to talk about the importance of doing a background check. Yes, now I know some of my Southern belles are clutching their pearls. Did she say a background check? Do y'all see? Yes, your ass needs to do a background check, especially if you are trying to date people in the digital age. That's right now, okay? Now, when I say do a background check, I am not saying go and steal somebody's ID while they passed out in your bed, on your sofa, whatever. I'm not saying using any of their information like their driver's license number or their social security number. No. But what I am saying you can do is a basic Google search with the information that you do have. You have their first and last name. You have their date of birth. If you don't have their date of birth, just casually ask, like, when is your birthday? If you know their age, you can guesstimate what year they were born in, okay? And where do they reside? That's basically all you need to do a basic Google search to turn up some basic information. So once you gather your information, which you should have even before the first date, I want you to look for several things. First thing that you're looking for is, are they married? Yes, you want to know their relationship status, because as we all know, people will get on social media, especially y'all over there on Facebook, and your status will say you single and you about as married as the grass is green outside. You know you married, good and married, got a whole wife or husband at home. Like nobody's legally separated. Y'all are married and happily married, so to speak, if we go over on your spouse's Facebook page. But that's a whole different video for a whole different day. So anyway, you want to make sure that they're not married. And not married means legally separated. That's still married. We want them to be free and clear legally. They are not tied to somebody else. Another thing that you're looking for is, really, are they who they really say they are? And so this should come up, like you should find some things about them out there on the internet. If they've been mentioned in the news, you might find some news articles. If they work at a university, they're a professor, some things might come up in that area. If they're expert in their field, you should be able to find something about this person out there, okay? You also want to check their criminal record. Have they been to jail? Have they ever killed anybody? Have they tried to kill somebody? Have they stolen people's identity? Have, bank fraud? Have they been, what is their background? Who is the person you're dealing with? Now, if you're sitting there and you're saying, I just don't think all of that is necessary, you are setting yourself up, okay? You're setting yourself up for heartbreak. You're setting yourself up to be taken advantage of. Do I do background checks? Yes, I do, okay? I do. Hell yes, I do. And the reason that I do them is, case in point, was dating a gentleman, and he started being a little sketchy early on, okay? Where I never, the first telltale sign was when he called me from the Facebook Messenger. And I'm just like, dude, what's your phone number? Like, I don't do this. I don't know. I'm not the dating via social media. Like, you gonna date me off of social media, okay? And he's just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. But then I started noticing the phone calls would come at certain times, that something was always wrong with his phone and he was using somebody else's phone. Okay, do you know who the hell you dating? Okay, evidently he did not. So I, had a girlfriend who specialized in this area. So I gave her a call, gave her his basic information. We did not even have a social security number, no driver's license number. We just had basic information. Baby. Well, one day he finally decided we're going to go out on a date. Now, I drove my own vehicle because you sketchy as it is, right? So girlfriend knew we were going out. So I get a text message, and the text message says, get your ass up and head to the nearest exit because he is not who he says he is. And when you get in the car, call me and I'll read you my report. So, got my stuff, took my ass to the nearest exit. I listen, okay? So we get in the car. I get in the car. And she proceeds to tell me that he's currently living in a halfway house. That he had been serving time for stealing someone's identity. That person's identity was his father's. And he had did some illegal stuff using his dad's name. He was not a junior, okay? He stole his dad's damn identity. Well, the halfway house came in was because he told the prison system that his dad was dying of cancer. Don't ask me how he pulled this off, but they moved him, let him, early release, did halfway house to the area where his parents lived, because he actually had been sentenced and was supposed to be in prison in a whole different state. Well, she found out the dad didn't have cancer, that he had actually lied to the people again, and it was just only a matter of time before the prison system caught up with him. So I was just like, thank you, because she saved me time. Because it was only a matter of time before he was about to get the boot. With all the other stuff, I was just kind of like, homie, I ain't got time for all of this. Like, I don't know who you're used to dating, but I'm clearly not it. Going back to do not ignore the damn red flags. When you see the red flags, they are there for a reason. Be attentive, be mindful, and remember, you don't have bubble guts. That's God trying to give you a message, okay? When you talking about, I got this feeling. That's God telling you, get up. This ain't the one. I didn't send him. Satan can send people to you too, okay? So I'm going to need you to move, run. Put on your track shoes. Move a little bit faster, okay? Don't be so desperate to date people. Do not be afraid to gather information on your own. Back in the day, we did background checks. We just didn't have a computer. But we would definitely ask our friends, ask our relatives, do you know so-and-so? What do you know about them? Fill me in. Are they a good person? Like, you did a damn background check. You did not have their social security number. You didn't even need their date of birth. Girl, he lived over in such and such neighborhood. He went to such and such high school. Or her parents worked at such and such, or her mom was Miss so-and-so and her dad was Mr. so-and-so. It was stuff like that. But background checks were still done. They were just done differently. So unclutch your damn pearls. We're in the digital age. You need to act like it, because especially if y'all out here meeting people and hooking up via the internet, people lie all day long. Again, they will have an entire spouse at home that you know nothing about, and that spouse think that they went to the grocery store in another city and they really out on a date with you. I'm just saying, okay? So if you have enjoyed today's Car Chronicle, hit that like button. Know somebody who needs to hear this information, honey. You share this out. Child, y'all know I don't mind. Share, and share. Okay? If you're not following me on social media, what is wrong with you? I'm going to need you to follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I ain't over on Twitter a whole lot. LinkedIn, but y'all know I'm just talking about business over there on LinkedIn. YouTube, you can get this same stuff over here. YouTube this, okay? And, that's where you can find me. And hopefully next week I'll be able to share my website with you guys. Yes, got a website coming soon. So again, my name is Dr. Kira Yazid, and until next Sunday and the next Car Chronicles, I'll see you next time.